Zac, what was the turning point for y'all in that game?
Well, I think when we were down 17-0, we had no rhythm on either side of the ball, and our guys really just at halftime took a deep breath and said that we can take over this game. And the first half wasn't what we were about. They had some 30-point down conversions on defense. Offensively, we got no rhythm, 4 straight 3-and-outs, before halftime, and you could just tell we were going to have plenty of possessions in the second half to get things going the right way. I thought our special teams really kicked it up a notch. With the kickoff that they tackled inside of 10, the punt down to the 2, defense forcing 4 turnovers, just making plays left and right, everyone stepping up and doing it, and then the offense finishing off those drives. So just an awesome team effort. It was probably one of those games that we needed, to be quite honest with you. Kind of smacked in the mouth a little bit in the first half and then responded the right way. And that's a good, similar win on the road versus a team leading their division. And so really proud of our guys there.
Zac, what about the defensive effort, given the fact that you lose Sam, you're already without Mike Hilton and Trey Hendrickson? What about the defense in the second half?
I just thought they did a great job stepping up in the second half. All the guys. I saw Jay Tufeli in the backfield, Trey Flowers picking off passes. I saw AG making plays, Eli Apple. So really, guys just stepped up at every position. And this is the type of year where you're going to lose some guys. And the guys are going to have to step up and keep the team going. And I saw a lot of that across the board from a lot of our players in all 3 phases.
What happened with Hubbard and Cam Taylor Britt?
Sam's got a calf, Cam's got a shoulder, and so we'll just get more information as we go. I think those are the only 2 that I know of.
Anything particular you point to how the defense makes such a big shift from the first half to the second half?
Well, there was moments they were playing well. It was just they were stringing some first downs together. They were converting 3rd downs on that first drive particularly. They had the 4th down conversion, the low red for the touchdown. So we just couldn't get into them. And the offense wasn't helping matters by going 3 and outs. The defense was going to go right back out there. And so that was just, poor team football there in the first half. The second half was the complete opposite. And it was good to see from our guys.
Did you change anything on approach defensively, or did you feel like you had to?
No, we just settled down. Everyone just settled down, found a better rhythm. Again, it works. All the phases work together. And once we got to a better flow, it was the type of football we used to play.
Yeah, I was going to say it's completely opposite offensively. The first half, the second half. Was there anything to get you going, or was there?
Just getting first downs. We haven't had that in a while where we hit that low. And we just settled down, found ways to get first downs, and once you get that first down, obviously the field position was great. Where the defense was giving us, that was helpful. Gave us momentum. But again, we just get that first down in the drive really gets us rolling, and that's kind of how we got on.
You said you guys needed a game like this because of what it taught you. How do you feel like with what happened today, that's a good learning experience for your team as you guys go through the rest of the season?
It is. We're going to play good teams from here on out, and we always want to possess the lead and be able to play from the front. But there's going to be times where things just don't go your way. And for this team to feel that again, because we haven't had to feel that in a while, that there's still plenty of time left on the clock. No need to panic. Just take a deep breath and step up, and I saw that from everybody.
Zac, what does it say that you guys were able to do that to Tom Brady without Trey Hendrickson, without Sam Hubbard, without Mike Hilton, having so many guys step up like Joseph Ossai? What does that also show about this team from what you saw?
Well, again, all those we're going to count on every guy on the roster at this point, and they keep stepping up over and over. No one wants to be the weak link in the defense. I haven't found the weak link yet. It's which is a good thing. Guys are just playing good team football. 11 guys out there on the same page, and it's been really fun to watch those guys step up when the opportunities been called.
Have you ever seen anything like 5 straight turnovers? Have you ever seen that before?
I'm sure at some point in my life I have, not recent memory, but it was just good. Sometimes they come in bunches. We preach it like crazy, and guys, a lot of those were tough. Trey Flowers was not easy. Jermaine Crafts was not easy. When the ball's on the ground, sometimes it doesn't bounce your way, and the other team recovers it. In this case, our guys found a way to come up with it. We just needed that type of performance, and the guys delivered.
It looked like you played. It looked like you were with Dax in the slot. It looked like you were with Dax in the slot.
Yeah.
And it's a big moment for your first round pick. And certainly, there was some. You seemed to bounce back in the second half.
Yeah, we'll watch it. But Dax has been around the right stuff. He just continues to get better every week. He's had to play a lot of different roles for us. None of them have been too big for him. That's the value that he has right now. Is he can do a lot of different jobs. He can play safety, he can play in the slot, he can play outside. He's done a nice job as a gunner on the punt team, on kickoff. So he started making more plays, the more his numbers called, and it's good to see at this point.
When Joe was sacked for the loss of 23, did you see the flag go down before he went down, or what was kind of?
I didn't see it. It was my headset. Someone saw it before. He may have seen it also, but we didn't sit there and talk about the play. But you know, sometimes he's got a better eye for that stuff. It's in his vision. It happens, and then tries to extend it, just get a big play out of the situation.
Given how the first half, kind of went for y'all, what gave y'all the confidence that y'all would be able to turn things around at halftime?
That we were only down 2 possessions, 17-3. You're going to get plenty. Sometimes these games where you're kind of out of rhythm in the first half, you get plenty of opportunities in the second half. And so it was just going to take one stop by our defense and one score by our offense, and we're going to feel right back in it. And so again, that's just our team having experience and moments like that. That there's plenty of time in the second half, and you start to kind of man up and play good football, and that's what we do.
Boyd admitted the finger was really hurting all week. How impressive is the toughness he showed do that?
It's incredibly tough. That's just TV for us, and that's a leader who really stepped up just with his presence of being out there, and then they're going to see that. There was just some surgery this time last week. Goes out there and just, again, he creates an issue for the other team, whether he's getting the ball or not, because he's a big weapon out there that they got to focus on. When the ball came his way, he made the play every single time I can think of it. You know, and there's a big touchdown play down there. You know, I think they were double-double on Jamar and T, and so the one-on-ones with TB. And Joe found him, and he made a great play. So it's just TV always rises to the challenge. And that was a really physically and mentally tough game that we played.
We've talked to you about the tips passes before with Burrow, but is there anything you can
That
do
was a
or when you
second-level
see it
tip. I
happen?
mean, that was a safety, basically a linebacker level. You know, that wasn't a line scrimmage. That stuff's going to happen. You know, it was off the run play, and we got a big long safety that got his hand up and made a play.
What was going? TV showed him maybe potentially having a pinky issue. Was that an issue for him?
TV?
No, Burrow.
Not that I saw. Okay, thank you.
Exactly.